there no dumb cast among you to accept the challenge of the greatest race of all time?
Crash Bandicoot has a weird track record for racing games. We got the classic PS1 one. We got not only a sequel, but a Game Boy version of that sequel. And we got a crap ton of mobile games. And the last one I'm going to be looking at will be Tag Team Racing. How is Tag Team Racing? Because we've been through this kind of game before with Mario Kart Double Dash, but let's see if it can beat that. I mean, as a kid, I thought Tag Team Racing was better than Double Dash. Sole reason, because you get to shoot things whenever you want instead of waiting for an item to come. How do I feel right now? Well, that's what this review is going to tell you, so I'm just going to let that happen now. The story is that Von Clutch is about to die without his power gems, so he holds a tournament. Winner gets his death trap of a theme park. That's when Team Bandicoot and Team Cortex come crashing in. Ugh, whatever. So anyway, it's up to Crash to find the power gems and find out who stole them in the first place, and a little surprise, honestly, it's this new character, Willy Wampa Cheeks. I don't even know why he's being a dick. It doesn't even make sense. He doesn't even give you a reason why he wants to kill Von Clutch. It doesn't make any sense. So, the Bandicoots corner Willy Wampa Cheeks, and then Cortex kills him. My man. And he gets defeated by a chicken.
I hate chicken.
Von Clutch gets his gems back and Crash kills him. My man. And everyone lived happily ever faster. The story in the racing game is not important, but I feel like they were trying to make the story somewhat like they did in Twinsanity. The difference is Twinsanity had clever jokes that young and old would enjoy. Tag Team Racing has jokes only kids would enjoy, and honestly, I kinda hate the writing in this game. It's way too kid-friendly, and it does not age quite well. I gotta say this game is trying too much to be like Twinsanity. And you know what? I just noticed that's a new thing with the new Crash games compared to the old ones. Many of the games are trying to be like the better versions of themselves. The problem is, it never recreates the magic, so it never works. And to go back to the game at hand, I've seen many reviews, but nobody mentions all the Twinsanity in this game. And it even expands in the gameplay. In Tag Team Racing, the hub worlds are on foot as Crash. This is a change that you will either love or hate. In CTR and Nitro Kart, you were in a kart where you could practice driving and go from stage to stage. Here, you're in an open world like Twinsanity, where you need to find crystals to unlock gems to unlock the next world, by either finding them, paying these guys, or winning races. This gameplay style makes me think they were trying to make a platformer but decided to put racing elements in the game, like if Wrath of Cortex was all vehicle sections in each level. My thoughts on the hub world style is I hate it. I hate it a lot. It's so boring. I hate how even if you beat all the races, you still need to collect more crystals. In the previous games, you just needed the trophies, then boom, boss battle, then the next world. It's just a chore to play. Speaking of which, there are no bosses, none whatsoever. That's incredibly lame. In the previous games, they were there to test your skills. This game says, nah, just
Bring me crystals!
Now to the racing part of this racing game. I will give the game credit, this is original. Yes, the Tag Team Racing has been done before, but to clash with anybody with a free aim gun and unclash whenever you feel like they used up their usefulness, it's fun. For about 3 races, or so. Then it gets really boring, because even if this game controlled like CTR, the level design sucks. It's like this game is scared to do something interesting with the track design. And that ain't the worst part, oh no. I'm not talking about the controls either. even though those are a different problem altogether. Because there's no way to go faster unless you get a boost. Because, hey, this NNBandicoot complained about the drifting in GBA Nitro Kart, so let's just get rid of it altogether. No, the real problem here is that there's only one way to play this game. Clash into somebody and shoot people until the race is over. Not only will you win the race, but you get extra cash for every kill you get. So getting money for crystals and costumes are nothing. If you do this, it'll be the easiest way to beat this game with no trouble at all. All you have to do is play in a third-person shooter. So this game is a platformer, a third-person shooter, and a little racing to do. Do you see the problem here? But this problem right here is the real reason I do not like this game. Do you see what it is? If you have, good for you, have a cookie. If not, let me tell you. There's only 8 characters. Crash, Coco, Crunch, Cortex, Engine, Nina, and 2 new characters that nobody cares about. Where is everyone? Where's Tiny? Where's Dingodile? Where's Entropy? Where's Ripperoo? Where's Brio? Hell, where's Aku Aku Nuka Uka? Only 8 characters in a racing game is totally unacceptable. But no, Mario Kart 64 had 8 characters. Well, 1, those guys were memorable characters. 2, that's a 1997 game, and this is a 2005 game. 3, this game only has 5 memorable characters, because 2 are new, and Nina is still relatively new at the time. 4, and this is a big one. There were more characters in both of the previous games. No excuses, and now I'm done. You want to know why? Because this game has terrible controls, terrible track design, terrible music, which I swear is trying to make off the Cash of Twinsanity soundtrack, but epically fails. The hub worlds suck, the racing sucks, the guns suck, the characters suck. This game just sucks. This game gets a 4 out of 10. It's a bad game. Play something else. I actually am feeling a little something with the Crash series, and I think I brought this up with Spyro, but the more I play these games, like, let's go back to the first marathon, where I loved every single one of those games, even though they had their own problems. This marathon, with all these games left over, there's only 2 that I actually like. Entranced, and the Game Boy version of Nitro Kart. It's moments like these, when you go back to review these games, you realize they're not as good as you think. And Tag Team Racing, unfortunately, falls in that category. It was a game that I loved as a child, but I can't stand nowadays. You know, I'm just going to cross my fingers for the rest of the series to be good, because I don't know. So anyway, up next we got Crash Bandicoot